Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, the Grand Combination, with me, Alpha Omega, and the Ottoman Empire. So we're desperately trying to repair the damage done to us during the war with Russians, and it's not going all that well. We are preparing for a huge uprising of the Jacobin rebels. God damn it, we haven't seen them in a while. I wish I could see what they want. It's really not telling me. I need to do some reform, but there really isn't anything that our Cantonite social reforms, Cantonite political reforms, yeah, we really don't have anything. People's ideology is mostly conservative. It's kind of interesting that we have so many reactionaries when I'm not interested in an alliance. Both of these are completely alone, if they are most likely both of them defended by Russia. Alright, what the hell is going on with you guys here? Major discovery, Joseph Lister. Joseph Lister was a British surgeon and pioneer of antiseptic sterile... Wait, what? Was a pioneer of antiseptic surgery who promoted the idea of sterile surgery while working at the Glasgow Royal Infirmary. Lister successfully introduced carbolic acid to sterilize surgical instruments and to clean wounds, which led to reduction of post-operative infections and made surgery safer for patients. One prestige. We finished regenerative furnaces, coal, sulfur, and metals production increased. An international crisis broke out in Togo. Not awesome. Not awesome. Alright, so we still have about half a year, which is a little bit less than I thought. April 6th. So let's go at 300. What could be that? What's about 220 days? 240 days, let's call it. 240 days times 22 point... Okay, 5,400 research points. 6,900, so these are... Alright, semi-automatization is way cheaper. Factory throughput, compound steam engine, cotton gin. 5,000. We would do well if we got something. Yeah, we wanted functionalism for the educational efficiency. Private banknotes. And you're even more expensive. Alright, so societal are obviously cheaper, so functionalism is the one we're gonna go for this time. And what's up with the income? Come on. Our debt is increasing, unfortunately. I can't really slash anything at this point, really. Bulgarian uprising. Alright, so what crisis between United Kingdom and France? About Togo. It's a crackdown. Kinda happy that we don't have to deal with that. Maybe it's because we're recruiting. No, we've already purchased everything. Alright, now we're back to positives, even if light. Come on. What's up with the subsidies though, again? Well, never mind then. 1.87% of population. I think it's time to switch our focuses again. So let's switch you guys to capitalists. You should see a significant increase. Stop being capitalist. Greek sabotage. Let's do a proper investigation. Still no uprising, but it's getting more and more desperate. The issue is we don't really have the armies in a fighting shape. And I can't really do much in that regard. Colonial incident. I'm gonna get prolongation of the reason to fight. Alright, Germany's army is starting to look pretty nice. We have best relations with them that we can have. Let's work on improving relations with Russia. I wish we could get an alliance with Russia. That would be amazing. I would just love that. But that's not gonna happen. All we can do is suffer through it. Use Bulgarian. We're gonna be nice now. Okay, income is starting to get a little bit positive, which I like to see. Serbian uprising. Fight them here. Population is increasing, at least that's good. How is our pops? Okay, are you starting to increase? No. You're actually losing capitalists despite us focusing on them. No, we're gaining them. 21. Alright, we're gaining them. We're gaining them. Good. I'd like to get them to about 8,000, then we're gonna switch it again. 343,000. Yeah, we're losing them because we're not funding the military properly. Craftsmen are growing. At least that's good. And we're losing intellectuals. I wish I could do more. There really isn't much. We need to increase the income. We should be getting about 600 pounds per day at this point, but we are not. Instead, we are struggling. Okay, you guys spawned at almost the right place. What's with the news? We haven't checked that in a while. Prices rise. Victory. We defeated 3,000 rebel troops. We defeated 20,905 rebel troops. Darfur Sultanate. Hurrah. This the gay 90s. Warfare of scientists. Invention. United States of America's relation. War between French Republic and an African criminal. Prices collapse. Alright. Advanced ore grinding processes. This process cleaned the ore from byproducts that tended to defect the latter finished metal. By using this technique, the finished metal would have higher quality, durability, and because of the larger quantity turnover, lower prices. So metal production, 40% increase. Now, where did you guys spawn? Oh, wow. Wow, indeed. And you guys over here. I'm thinking we're gonna take you... No, actually, let's take you guys. No, you're the Dalmatian army. We need to keep you there. Okay, I'm gonna take you and put you down here in preparation for the inevitable uprising of the Jacobin rebels. Because once they come, they're not going away. Okay, functionalism is effectively halfway through done. And then we can actually start thinking about going for the anti-rationalism. We really need to start repaying these debts because the interest is really high. Yeah, we need to pay the foreign debt at least, because that one has the highest interest. Electrolytic refining. Electrolysis, or electrolytic refining, is a technique used for extraction as well as purification of metals obtained by a refining method. In the electrorefining process, a block of impure metal becomes the anode, and a thin sheet of metal becomes the cathode. Both the cathode and anode are dipped in an electrolytic cell containing an aqueous solution of the metal salt. Upon the application of electric current of a suitable voltage, pure metal is deposited at the cathode by the dissolution of impure metals on the anode. So metals production 30% and silver standard tax efficiency increased. And we get fully funded education, really. This meant a currency system based on silver. Money was cheaper to produce by the government, which meant that it was rarely any lack of money in the country. There was rarely any lack of money in the country. The problem was, though, that the silver prices had a tendency to be dominated by gold prices, which meant that foreign trade was often suffering. Tax efficiency plus 1%. I'll take it, though. Let's organize a crackdown. Take up you. This Hussar unit is for you. Navy needs to go here. Alright, getting a little bit more. Yeah, we're actually eliminating the debt, so that's good. Effective tax is still below 40%, so at least that's something that we can be happy about. How's the crisis going? United Kingdom is backed by Germany and France is backed by Russia. Oh, that's gonna be massive. You know, that would have been a great time to attack Serbia. Parker process. The Parker process is a pyrometallurgical process for removing silver from lead during the production of bullion. The process takes advantage of two liquid state properties of zinc. The first is that zinc is immiscible with lead, and the other is that silver is 3,000 times more soluble in zinc than it is in lead. When zinc is added to liquid lead that contains silver as a contaminant, the silver preferentially migrates into the zinc. Because the zinc is immiscible in the lead, it remains in a separate layer and is easily removed. The zinc-silver solution is then heated until the zinc vaporizes, leaving nearly pure silver. If gold is present in the liquid lead, it can also be removed and isolated by the same process. So sulfur, metals, and precious metals production plus 10%. What's the effects of fully funded education? That's not surprising. Alright, yeah, we're losing a little bit of research, but not much we can do. Yeah, people are really not in favor of making any reform. I mean, you know, the politicians are not in favor of making reform, so we are going to suffer the consequences of that. Generals have died. You are all worthless. You guys are actually pretty good. Or you're not, though. Do we have any good unassigned leader? No. Not really. So this minus... Oh my god, you're bad. Generals 21, admirals 1. To leadership 20. Alright, so we're gonna get a general soon. So I'm gonna get rid of you. Alright, money is starting to get a little bit better. Let's repay a little bit of that debt. Yeah, alright. 113 is helping. We're producing more precious goods, I think, as well. So if it keeps up at 300 or higher, we can be happy about that. 13,000. Okay, population is also increasing. How are we doing on capitalists? 5,549. 21 have signed up. It's gonna help with the taxes as well, because they are paying us a decent amount. For funded education. We have been extremely lucky so far with not getting you guys rising up. And I'm a little bit let down that you guys are still not done. But in about 2 months we're gonna get it. Yeah, I was probably counting a little bit with more of those discriminatory school events, which we didn't get. And that's actually screwing us over a little bit. But hey, you know, we can still jump into anti-rationalism pretty soon. And hope for the best. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, live the horror. Crisis still ongoing. They might really jump on each other if nobody stops them. Alright, so Moldavia is already in sphere of Russia. Damn, okay, income is starting to look much better, but again, I really need to repay these foreign loans, and we're gonna cut about to half of it to fund other things. Temperature of 95, yeah, you guys don't really have much time. I don't really have an interest in supporting anyone. Armenian sabotage. Proper 7th of January. We timed it pretty much well. Conservatives, liberals lost a little bit of power. Radicals gained a little bit of power, and an international crisis happened. Oh, we got it actually much faster. Alright. So the British colonial conquest of Togo. Now that's gonna be a major one. That is gonna be a major one. Well, you can fight it out, guys. I'm going for anti-rationalism, which is gonna take us a ton of time. Well, about 2.5 years, that's much better than I expected it to be. Alright, let's repay a little bit more of these loans. And now we could attack. I mean, you know, it's very likely that Russia would join the war anyway, and we could still not do anything, but at least the casualties would be much weaker. We have 765 brigades. We have 169. Oh boy. Yeah, and the war has tanked the economy. Jesus Christ. Exports are going to help. United States wants military access, sure. Factory stinks. How much higher you guys can rise? I do truly wonder. Alright, our regiments still haven't really received the proper reinforcements, so we're gonna go ahead and give it to them for a couple of days. Russia wants military access. Sure, you can have it. I don't mind. We fight them here. Alright. We get a huge reinforcements to our troops. We're also great to increase the depth again. What are you guys supposed to be? Here, right? Yeah. Alright, get in there. You guys. You guys are supposed to be here. Okay, we'll transport you over here. Oh, you guys haven't moved. I forgot about you. Alright, never mind. Alright, the income is back to positive. Though this is lying and this is not. I'm not sure how to reconcile that. Alright. What about stable? It's not us who is in hell. So how's it going? Battles 5. So Russia is duking it out here with Germany. So is France. They're gonna be fighting a lot in Africa as well. That's where majority of the fighting between the British... Oh yeah, it's already happening. Advanced ore smelting process. This process cleaned the ore from byproducts that tended to defect the latter finished metal. By using the technique, the finished metal would have higher quality, durability, and because of the large quantity turnover, a lower price. Alright, so we're continuing to bleed out. You guys work harder. Coast borders. Population is growing, at least that's the good one. But everything else stinks. Great War discovered. Oh no. That's not good news. The Great Wars. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many months of struggle and suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I say it is to wage war by land, sea, and air. War with all our might and with all the strength God has given us. And to wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark and lamentable catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask what is our aim? I can answer in one word. It is victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terrors. Victory, however long and hard the road may be, for without a victory there is no survival. Growing national pride in countries around the world has reached the point where people will not accept anything less than total victory when great powers clash. From now on, any conflict with at least one great power on each side will be regarded as a great war. Awesome. Oh, so you guys enjoy that. I'm looking for a great war capitulation. So you guys enjoy that. You guys play on that. You guys fight it out. So we're just gonna be sitting here on the sidelines doing our own thing. Because my god. How many regiments do you have now mobilized? Yeah, they mobilized and they keep mobilizing. They're about 1,000 soon. 988, 1,020. Awesome. More metals production. Romanticist music. The Romanticists finally broke with the classical demands on strictness and correctness. By celebrating and exploring human emotion and imagination, they set the path for future artistic movement in the 19th and early 20th century. Of the Romanticist era, a few composers stand out against the rest. Ludwig van Beethoven, Frédéric Chopin, and Franz Schubert were among them. So plus from prestige and advanced ore roasting processes. This process cleaned the ore from byproducts that tended to defect in the latter finished metal. By using this technique, the finished metal would have higher quality and durability, and because of the larger quantity, turn over a lower price. Metals plus 50%. Alright, well. So have you guys joined? You did. You're missing an artillery piece. You guys did. We can transport you there. And you guys did. Alright. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. Jacobin rebels. All landowners. Gain militancy. So, this is what we need to deal with. And it's actually not that bad. Though the game is absolutely lying to me. It was saying 200 regiments or something, and we have way more than that. Just look at this. There's 102 Jacobin rebels in Constantinople alone. There's additional 40, so this is about 80, 100. Okay, this alone is what? That's 96. Yeah, the game was lying to me about the numbers, because this might be close to 300, probably close to 400 regiments. God damn it! Why? And you guys sit on this and don't want any reforms, and I'm just gonna have to deal with this stuff now. And we're almost bankrupt as well. Oh, holy hell, they are winning this like mad. Yeah, the entire east is taken by the Russians. Here as well. The British are taking parts of Africa though. But... oh wow, Austria-Hungary moved back to great powers. Spain is gonna fall off. How did you guys manage that actually? Just by the industry, it seems. It's interesting that Prague and the Bohemian region has so many people, but I guess it makes sense in the historical context. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one where we try to deal with this nightmare of rebellion. This is gonna be awful.